Do you have something to say first, or do you want me to just go ahead and start the video? No? Okay. Today, I have to give my 2 new breeder females their genetic tests. So that would be Cleo and Clementine. They are getting their genetic tests, and I prefer to use this company because I'm a TICA member, and if you're a member, you get like 15% off. So I use this brand, and it's Optimal Selection. And what I'm gonna do is basically swab the inside of both their mouths, and then I send back the samples to the company, and they'll give me the results back. I think usually it takes around 2 to 3 weeks, so fairly quickly, and we will see what we get back for Cleo and Clementine. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And Miss Blossom here is going to help me. Okay guys, it is time to finally collect the sample. You wanna make sure and do this when the kittens haven't eaten in a while, because otherwise you might get more food rather than what we want, which is saliva. So I checked their food, it's actually empty, so it looks like they haven't eaten in quite a bit because it's empty. So I think we're safe to go ahead and do it now. I'm gonna start with Cleo. I got our first victim, Miss Cleo. She is my spicy girl, and I can already tell she is not gonna like this. But basically, just have to put this inside of her mouth and collect some saliva. Let them lick on this. Ooh, we're almost done, just for a couple of seconds. We want to make sure we get enough. Okay, that was a couple of seconds for that one. You're not going anywhere, nope. And now we gotta let that dry. And then here's the second one. Hang on, Cleo. Here, you sit, you lay down right there. And then, there we go. Yeah, you gotta lick on that. I know it doesn't taste good. It's like a gross brush. Ooh. We wanna make sure we get enough. There we go. That's good. And so now we've collected our sample, and we want to make sure that these dry. So I'm going to put this out of reach in case the kittens try and play with them. And then we will do Clementine next. I just wanted to say, Blossom, I really appreciate you helping me with collecting these samples. You're doing a great job. You really are. Clementine! Hey, kitty! There you are! Found her. No worries, Blossom, I found her. I'm gonna sit down next to you again, Blossom, if that's okay. All right, Clementine, it is your turn now. And we're just going to get a little bit of saliva. Doesn't that taste great? She's like, no, it doesn't. Casper's playing with the ball right now, and she sees him playing with it. We just gotta collect this second sample. I just want to say I am grabbing them by like around their neck, but I'm not holding on very strong at all. It's like barely at all. Just wanted to make sure. No. Okay, well, she ran off, but I think this one's good enough as well. And so we are gonna let all those samples dry, and then after they dry, we put them in these little packages that they gave us, and then we mail it back, which the kit already comes with a prepaid box, so it's very easy to mail. And then in a couple weeks, we'll know our results. Did you learn anything today, Blossom? About DNA or anything? Did you learn anything? I think she was more intrigued with her toy. Guess what time it is, little one? It is time for the kittens to start litter training. So the kittens are officially 4 weeks old, and this is the litter I will be using. It is recycled paper, and I use this kind because when they're at this young stage, usually before like 8 weeks of age, you want to make sure and use a litter that is non-clumping, because kittens are very curious and they're going to try and eat some of it. I mean, if you saw my last video of me litter training the last litter, they definitely tried to eat some of the litter. So yeah, we definitely want to make sure to start off with a litter that if they do happen to try a little, that it won't actually harm them. And then also when they're at this really young age and they're still pretty small and it's kind of like harder for them to climb into things, I use aluminum foil trays, kind of like a short size. And I actually had someone comment once that cats don't like aluminum foil, which that is true. They don't like aluminum foil, but I think that's more of like when they walk on very thin aluminum foil, it doesn't feel good and it makes like sounds and feels weird on their paws. But I haven't had any issues with the trays, and this is what I used last time, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use these again. I may try something different in the future, but I like these because they're pretty shallow and it's easily disposable. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm just gonna pour the litter in here, and then we're gonna see how this week goes with the kittens litter training. So I have their tray set up, and Mr. Dexter over here is already checking out this one. He's been smelling it mostly, and then I put Donut in here because she was in the way, so I went ahead and put her in there. And they're just kind of smelling it, checking it out, and we will see if they start to go in it yet. What do you think, David? You smelling it, checking it out? He is. So I am actually about to show you guys Blossom's room. So honestly, I've kind of neglected her room more recently, and it's kind of just become like my drop-off zone for like random stuff and storage. So I'm going to be organizing everything and cleaning everything today because Blossom here is getting a little too big. She can't really sleep in like her little small bassinet I had for her when she was younger. So it's time for her to upgrade to her crib. Which, yeah, she's so excited about that. But I'm going to be organizing and cleaning, so let me show you guys now. Okay, Blossom, don't move too much. Otherwise, I might drop the camera. So here it is, guys. It's not like terribly messy. It's just got a bunch of like random stuff, and I really need to go through her clothes. Like this is clothes that are too small for her now. And clean out this area as well. Closet's not too bad. So mostly it's just stuff that needs to be put away. So that is what I'm gonna do now. So I went ahead and cleared out her crib area because Blossom has to stay in here with me while I clean, so she can hang out in here. So this is my diaper cart that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and fill it with all the diapers. I have size 4 for Blossom that I had bought in bulk. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this. Is all the clothes, like this stack over here, and then also these clothes over here. The main thing I'm gonna do is try and get rid of all the things that don't fit her anymore, and some things I'll donate, some things I'll keep in a bag for later, but that's what I need to work on next, is just organizing all the clothes. Now this stack, it was on the desk. I know all of this was stuff I did want to keep that she's just grown out of, so I'm gonna start putting all that in this bag. So much better. The crib is all cleared out of stuff and got some stuffed animals there. The desk is clear. The closet is organized. It just feels so good to finally have done this. Definitely so happy with this. And now Blossom can actually sleep in her crib. So that'll be exciting. This is good, guys. We have a kitten going. About to go. There she goes. You got this. You're a pro. Why are you meowing so much? What do you want, Donut? What does that mean? I don't know. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.